Welcome back. We're continuing following a disturbing trend that's showing, sadly, no signs of slowing down. Republicans that are seeking to undermine the results of the 2020 election simply for their own political gain or to appease a certain wing of the party these days. In Florida, Lake County Republicans, believe it or not, are pushing for what they call a statewide election audit of last November's election. And remember, this is Florida. Even after the Republican governor there, Ron DeSantis, called Florida a model for how ballots should be handled, meaning there was no problems. The Republican governor said no problems. But, and by the way, Trump carried Florida. But yet they want an audit. And I should put audit in quotes, so-called audit. In Virginia, the Republican gubernatorial nominee Glenn Youngkin, who characterized the 2020 results as certifiably fair at a debate last week and said there's been no evidence of real fraud in Virginia, is now reportedly calling for a, quote, audit of the Commonwealth's voting machines. Virginia completed a routine audit in March. The results didn't change anything. These efforts all stem from the former president, who continues to spread this baseless claim that he won last November while keeping an eye, of course, towards 2024. And Trump's claims have gotten even more twisted and disturbing. He told a podcast yesterday the following. The insurrection took place on November 3rd. This is Donald Trump. That was the insurrection when they rigged the election. The big insurrection, the real insurrection, really the crime of the century that took place on November 3rd and not on January 6th. Even for Donald Trump, this is a new level of delusion. Folks, across the board, these calls for so-called audits and undue scrutiny toward the 2020 election are unserious efforts, but they represent a very serious problem. This is about boiling the frog, folks. You know exactly what's going on. Nearly a year after Election Day, these unserious people are knowingly trying to undermine the results of a free and fair election for one reason and one reason only: undermining faith in future elections for their own gain and appeasing one man who can't accept defeat.